channel. Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I am so excited to be sitting in this chair with you guys. I mean, I know this is something that is kind of new, it's kind of different, but yet it's pretty familiar at the same time, right? You, me, and some really great tunes. And I thought, since it's been a minute, why not start with the best of the best? I'm ready for my Floydians to check in because we are going with those magical, mystical men in the sky. And this is a performance that I have been waiting to check out for a really long time. I've heard so much about it. So we are going to check out Pink Floyd's live performance at Pompeii, and the song is Echoes. If you want to help me out before we get started by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, turning on your post notification bell so you never miss when any music, TV shows, and movies drops. We got it all going now, you guys. We're in the flow. So make sure you turn on the post notification bell so you don't miss out on just hanging out and having a good time together. So let's do it. It's been a minute since we've pressed play together, but man, I'm so ready. All right. Pink Floyd Echoes live at Pompeii. Oh man. As soon as that guitar came in.
Overhead the albatross hangs motionless upon the air, and deep beneath the rolling waves, in labyrinths of coral caves, the echo of a distant time comes willowing across the sand, and everything is green and summery. And no one called us to the land word glances me, and I am you, and what I see is me. And do I take you by the hand and lead you through the land and help me understand the best I can? And no one calls us to move on, no one forces down our eyes, no one speaks and no one tries, no one flies around the sun.
Live from Radio City Music Hall, it's the SNL 50 Homecoming Concert featuring performances by Arcade Fire, the
I'm going to pause right there because obviously that's a good spot because we were not about to interrupt that instrumental. Oh my goodness. Like, it feels like we started out with this whole, I felt confused, not confused. It felt like a lost, a dazed, confused feeling, like a loss in the human experience. And the way that the guitar just kind of just like ripped and started to take you on that trip was amazing. But it was just the way that you didn't know where to look first because the drums were taking you on the trip. Those drums just started to get more funkier and funkier as they continued to go on. And then all of a sudden we switched from this whole feeling of this lost human experience because that's when we also had the lyrics. And he talked about what felt like this lost city, which is kind of cool because we are at Pompeii. And I think the setting makes it just hit even harder. The setting of where they're performing is incredibly cool. I don't know where they got this idea, but it's intense and I love it. Pompeii is such an interesting topic in general, and it's just point in history in general. So it's really cool that they're here performing it. But the way that we started and we kind of got in tune with the lyrics and just describing passing someone on the street, you are me and I am you, and saying like, but nobody's calling out for us, like that kind of feeling, like this human void of like, what am I supposed to do? And it's like you got that in the lyrics, but then you started to really feel that in the instrumentation when the lyrics dropped off, and you felt that lost feeling. You felt like you were in a daze through this life, and then the drums were kind of keeping you in that feeling of the pace and the rhythm, and it was really cool. But then we got to that funk, and that organ came in, and then the bass came in, and even the drums have that funky little feel to them, and we're still ripping on the guitar and getting those rocking like soaring notes. So it's a really fun combination. But I don't know where we're going now because right when we dropped off that funk, it feels like we're going like into a darker, more ominous feel. So I'm definitely ready to continue with the rest of it. Giving the same type of trip that Comfortably Numb gave. crazy. I cannot explain to you what I just experienced during that song. And I'm sorry that my eyes are closed for a lot of it, but when it comes to a Pink Floyd instrumental, it's such an experience that you kind of just have to let go and get lost. And I will never miss out on an opportunity to get lost to a Pink Floyd instrumental. And just as much as the lyrics can speak, to me, the most emotional parts are always the instrumentals and kind of where you get the most feeling from, and you get the bigger picture of the song, and yet it's conveyed best through the instrumentation. David Gilmour is insane. I mean, I felt like I lived an entire lifetime in that song. Perhaps I felt like I watched my lifetime up until this point in that song. You know, at the beginning, kind of in the lyrics, kind of feeling like it's about this human void or this lost connection or not knowing purpose in life. And then kind of getting to that funky side of it, right? That we talked about, it was funky, sexy, cool. And it was kind of like the acceptance of maybe that's that's what's happening, that what we're here. Maybe we just don't know what we're doing, what's happening. And we kind of just ride that kind of sexy, cool, funky beat. And then it feels like they lose us again for a minute and drop us. And then we get that bulk of life, all the things that matter, all the things that's hurt us, all the things that we've experienced that we felt so alone in those moments. But yet, when you listen to it, even though it's about loneliness, that's what I gather, you feel so connected because you realize that all these feelings and all these experiences that you've had, maybe they're not shared, but the same traumas or the same feelings, that there's other people out there. So somehow, the song about loneliness, they make you feel connected because it's like maybe we are lost and we are confused in this life, but in this big, large pool, we're kind of all floating and we're all just doing our best. And it makes you feel connected because that's kind of the human experience. And you realize like it's not just you. And there's other people who are living this life in this big pool, floating, just, trying to figure out what are we supposed to do? How do we get to shore, I thought it was absolutely beautiful, and just the way that they kind of faded us out. The keyboard in this was phenomenal. The drums, how could the drums be so cool but yet so impactful and leave and have so much to say in a song but yet never be overstated? Not one time. It's always a perfect amount, and it doesn't even leave you wanting more. You're so completely satisfied and full. And that's every instrument. The way the bass came in and when we got to that funky, sexy, cool part I'm talking about, the way that the bass and the drums kind of worked together in that moment was just, it was too good. The whole song was too good. And it being performed at Pompeii was insane. And like I said, I wish I could have kept my eyes open a little bit more, but if I'm going to get lost in a Pink Floyd song, if I'm going to listen to it, guys, I'm going to get lost. And I can't even explain to you what exactly made me feel at the end. But they waited to the very end to somehow, just in the instrumentation, make you completely feel the bigger picture and bawl your eyes out. That was incredible. Also, the ads popping up in this. Obviously, I don't think I could escape that because it's a 26-minute video and ads can pop in it. But it's like a reminder, like, don't have bad pause breaks. So I think that was meant to happen in the first video, but I'll make sure that's a glitch that's fixed. And thank you guys for just being here. I felt a little awkward at the beginning, at the first pause. I feel like I stumbled through it, but then like, I didn't have Pink Floyd set in, and I felt like back in my soul. So yeah, by the end of it, I feel like I'm here. So thank you for stumbling through it with me at the beginning. We found ourselves. Pink Floyd makes you find yourself. We found ourselves. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on your post notification bell. I don't know the routine of when I'm going to be posting. I need to find a flow, and I like to make sure that, because I'm such a hopeless dreamer, I got to make sure that I can consistently do something before I fully commit to like a schedule. So I want to make sure everything's doable. So just make sure your post notification bell is turned on for now. We'll get to like a schedule later. I'm not like you guys think I'm a schedule type of person? Do I give scheduled, or do I give like fly by the seat of my pants? You guys know me. I'll see you guys later. We'll listen to some more awesome music. Thank you so much for being here. Let's go out in this world and let's just do our best to spread some light and spread some love. And if we can, any day, just make somebody smile. You never know what somebody's going through. Bye, y'all.